they charge inside the last quarter. It is a sudden flight. In charge, large and in charge under Javanil Patterson. They're about to arrive at the final furlong. Can they catch sudden flight? Being chased all the while by Pip under the stand fence. Big guy in the sky and the pink in the center. Blinding light now beginning to come on, but it's all over. Sudden flight in a trot. Runs away from them in the first event and wins by a wide margin. Could be double digits. It's tight for second. Blinding light just getting the better of Pip. Also close between Prince Daniel and Big Guy in the Sky. He's down in the end.
They're going to come into the top of the lane shortly, and we jam in as assumed that lead. Senor Biscotti going down dangerously on the outside, and Senor Biscotti joins with jam in. These two fighting for it. Senor Biscotti on the outside, we jam in on the inside. Also seeing coming on late and coming on fast. That's London Spirit out wide. That's Blythewood, but it is with Jamin still resolute. Senor Biscotti, and with Jamin still fighting. With Jamin right against the rail. Senor Biscotti, they're coming to the half a furlong pole. With Jamin is still in front. Senor Biscotti, what a fight this is. With Jamin is resolute, and with Jamin goes on to beat Senor Biscotti. Then comes a London Spirit back in fourth. That's Blythewood.
Rose of the Warrior, Stormer come. They share that lead. Here is Big Argument now running in the slipstream and asked to close the gap. Turn on the Light. The favorite is looking for room in between horses, but Rose of the Warrior is first into the lane and nearest the rail. It's Rose of the Warrior holding on to that lead. Big Argument asked to kick in. Here is Turn on the Light now switched on as they drive toward the final furlong. Rose of the Warrior giving way, and Turn on the Light now grabs the lead. It's Turn on the Light who is beginning to sprint away. Rose of the Warrior battling to hold on for a minor share. Toward the outside, that's Tap It Good coming on. Big Argument left out of it, but it's all over. It's Turn on the Light and the champ jockey Radish Roman. They win by maybe 9. Tap It Good is second over Rose of the Warrior. Principal Tiffany in a photo with Bad Investment.
Stepper sprinting off by about 3 or 4 lengths in front of racing second. That's Phenomenal Power cutting into that lead about 6 lengths before we come to any means of. You can forget about the rest. They're 8 lengths away. That's Dillsbury, Prodigious Power, and Water Spun. They're at the top of the lane, and now Phenomenal Power press the gas, and Phenomenal Power goes away from this field and looks to have this field conquered. This is a demolition in race number 4. Phenomenal Power getting away from these. The battle clearly on for second. It's 2 on the day for the Sneaky Fox. Coming to the half a furlong pole, Chottle down. Phenomenal Power coasting home on double digits. Getting second, that's Prodigious Power. Third goes to Dillsbury. Fourth to Any Means.
They make their way toward the final quarter, and it is a Runaway Bay attempting to run away from them. The favorite Nebuchadnezzar has work to do. Secret Sensation, the rider, also becoming very busy. Newspaper of Record is shaken up in the red cap, but it's a Runaway Bay continuing to elude Nebuchadnezzar, the closest pursuer, now finding top stride. Runaway Bay under the right-hand stick. Here is Nebuchadnezzar now bearing down on the outside. Runaway Bay hanging tough. Nebuchadnezzar pulling alongside. Nebuchadnezzar now grabs the lead from Runaway Bay, continuing the fight, but Nebuchadnezzar comes away to win on the Magnificent Day Nelson. Runaway Bay second. Secret Sensation third. Feeling Free fourth. Newspaper of Record is fifth.
fire there at the top of the lane in the Miracle Cure sprint, and it's still cut out in front. Dreamer's Corner still there. She is my dream. Left back against the rail. It is cut out in front of Dreamer's Corner. Cut out still there. Dreamer's Corner coming back for more to the furlong pole. Dreamer's Corner cut out. This is where the race light. Dreamer's Corner digging in. Cut out is still there. Dreamer's Corner driven on the out inside, and Dreamer's Corner now begins to go away. Dreamer's Corner, it's 3 on the day for the Sticky Fox Radish Roman. Dreamer's Corner beats a determined cutout. Running on for third at Sparkling Fire. Then comes Ascend and maybe D-Storm back in 5th.
As they come thundering into the top of the lane, and Bobby Too Bad has taken that lead. Bobby Too Bad, Alkebulan, the one in the orange and blue running on the rail. Here's a breath of fresh air now stoked up and asked to close up. Tornado Steel is in between horses. Bobby Too Bad now feeling the sting of the left-hand stick. A breath of fresh air coming through on the outside, and now a breath of fresh air snatches the lead. Bobby Too Bad ain't done yet and tries to fight back. A breath of fresh air just by the flare of a nostril. Bobby Too Bad on the inside. A breath of fresh air beats Bobby Too Bad, then Tornado Steel. Solace is finishing in 4th. Radam runs on strongly to be 5th.
Coming at the top of the lane shortly, and it's Dunker trying to make short work of these, but Wayne's Cherrylings bearing down on the outside. It's Dunker in front. Wayne's Cherrylings trying to get to Dunker with a furlong and a half to travel. It's Dunker still in front. Wayne's Cherrylings winding up on the outside. That's Ralph Treasure coming forward, but Dunker still keeping them at bay. Here comes a Ralph Treasure finishing fast as of all. Dunker in front. Ralph Treasure closing in on Dunker. Dunker still finding more. Ralph Treasure begin to get closer. Dunker hanging on by a half a length from Ralph Treasure. Then comes Bob the Builder. Got tight for 4th. Either Riley J or a Lockdown.
They're coming into the top of the lane at the quarter pole, and still Zulu Warrior holds on to the advantage, now being shaken up. Here is Miniature Man and Atlantic Convoy kicking in on the outside. Over against the rail, that's Major Danger. Zulu Warrior under pressure. Atlantic Convoy and Miniature Man applying it vice-like. On the rail, that's Major Danger. Zulu Warrior continuing to cling on to the lead. Atlantic Convoy driven out on the outside, gets the nose in front. Zulu Warrior under a drive, fighting back, but Atlantic Convoy takes the Ahufa sprint over Zulu Warrior. Close between Major Danger and Miniature Man. Back in 5th, Shooting Star.
And they're going to come into the lane shortly. Easy peasy. Attacked on the inside by Big Daddy. These two sharing it as they come at the top of the lane. Easy peasy in front. Big Daddy. Watch on the inside. Midnight Galaxy. Easy peasy still in front. Midnight Galaxy coming forward with a good looking run. Also coming out wide. That is Life is Life. It's Easy peasy. Midnight Galaxy taking dead aim on Easy peasy. Still fighting on. It's Easy peasy trying to hold off Midnight Galaxy. Easy peasy. Midnight Galaxy is still there. Easy peasy digging in. Midnight Galaxy won't go away. Easy peasy. Midnight Galaxy. Easy peasy beats Midnight Galaxy. Then comes Here Comes Doc, Cosmic Force, and Manny Slam back in 5th.
Thank you for watching another video produced by the team from QuickGallopJaya.com and its YouTube channel, The Quick Galloper. Please stay on the channel for other enlightening videos on those involved in local horse racing. Please like, subscribe, and press the notification bell.